Self-made savage. Self-made.
Shut.
Welcome to v4yav Media, where we talk about the latest issues and topics to affect our community, to affect our society. Today we have a special guest. Can you introduce yourself for us, please?
Hi, my name's Aina, and I'm here to chat about all sorts of stuff, I guess.
Thank you. First question, within London and within the capital, young people are on the rise in joining gangs. How do we stop, how do we prevent, and how do we support young people from joining gangs? In your terms of your views and in your experience, what would you say we need to do? Or what things can we do?
Well, I don't have much experience of how people go and join about gangs and whatnot, but I've lived in my life. I've seen some things. I've done education here for a decade, and in college you just end up with an entourage, I guess, like, and then one thing leads to another, and then you end up in an entourage that's just full of alcoholism, maybe. But maybe that could relate to how young people could easily join gangs.
Yeah, definitely. As an avenue, as a way. Do you feel that?
It's dangerous. It's like a domino effect. It just jumps in. Like one thing could just end up into something. Also, another thing could be like, I don't know, an escape for young people.
Fantastic point.
Because in my experience in college, when my family had when I've had problems with my family, when my family had problems, I guess I need that entourage of alcoholism as an example. So I guess with young people, they find this escape of just doing stuff like, as you said, like gang life, like joining a gang and thinking they're the new family or something like that. It's just stuff like that just is wrong. Like I think it's what I believe is that you have a high for that type of lifestyle, and as you grow, as you grow older, you just grow tired of that lifestyle, and then just when you want to escape, it just drags you back in. And
And you really touched on some really important points, and you really articulated yourself. My next question is, how do we get young people to leave gangs? So, like you touched on the points of them, it could be an escapism, it could be peer pressure through friends that are around you. What would you suggest could be put in place for them to leave that lifestyle? Once they're actually involved, what can we do to get them out of being in a gang, would you suggest?
Well, for starters, I guess if they're, for example, social media, like maybe in social media you get recruited by that gang, or you're trying to find a different way. Sometimes you gotta like escape social media for a bit, for example. And I guess nowadays, you could find like youth centers, companies that provide help with maybe mental health or family problems or stuff like that. And for example, London Rangers, they're exactly that. They're a community, academy, a football team, even a football. Like you just join a football team, and all your worries just go away whenever you go to the pitch and stuff like that. Me as a media person for London Rangers, I just provide photography for the main team, football, recording everything for the team. And our team may be losing all the time, but at least we're still, that's our story, like, that's who we are. We just persevere, we just try to improve. We may lose games over and over, but it's all about the development. It's all about finding a way. And I guess that's how young people can find that way as well.
And my last question, that was really well put. And again, it made me think, we have to find a way, and a lot of young people, they believe and feel that there isn't a way. And hopefully through this interview, through hearing your experience, your views, they're gonna find a way. And that brings me into my last question. What advice do you have for young people that are thinking about joining a gang? Maybe they're not in a gang, but they're thinking about joining a gang. What advice could you give to them?
Just don't do anything else but join gangs. Play video games, stick to video games, stick to your family, no matter how hard that can be. stick to services that can help you in any hardship you may be in. Do whatever you can to prevent joining lifestyles like that. Just do your best. Do you. Don't let anyone else join. Don't let anyone else like make you join their crew, their gang, their entourage, I guess. So yeah.
Stayed down 10 toes, never folded, trying to get rich. It was long nights, hard times, all grind, stacking my chips. Now it's off-white,